really excited to announce a few things with the channel. So once I get a few people in here, I think I'm going to break that down. I'm really, really excited. And I've not done any of these live streams. I didn't announce that I'd be doing these live streams. Right now, I have my puppy dogs out here. They're wanting to play catch. Where's the ball? Get that ball. I don't know where the ball is. Get that ball. Anywho, yeah, I'm super excited because I'm going to be announcing some really interesting things with my channel that I never thought I would do for my own content. And it's really new stuff that, it's kind of a big deal. At least it's a big deal to me. I never expected to see my own channel grow this fast and this much, and it's been something I've really enjoyed, and I really appreciate those who have become, as I love to call them, honorary Steves. So I'm going to be doing something that is going to hopefully be helpful to them and to me. It's kind of my way of saying hi. Hey, there's Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. So this is a real one. That's your real one. I'm hanging with my dogs. This is Oliver. Hi, Ollie. And that's Sonny over there. Sonny, say hi. He's like, no, I have a ball. I want to throw the ball. And it's Vicky and my dad jokes, homie. Oh, bro. So listen, for those of you who haven't seen it, Dad Jokes, Joe Dad Jokes and I have been going on kind of a grill off. We've been grilling each other on our knowledge of dad jokes on my last video. I believe it was on Money Game 2. Joe, let me know if I'm wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that it's Money Game 2. And it's been really fun. I don't know if either of us will run out of puns because we're both dads, and that's what's real. You know what I mean? Like the dad jokes are legit. Anyway, I wanted to do a live stream for a few reasons. One, I'd never done it before, and I thought it'd be a really cool way. Yes, it is Money Game 2. I knew it. I knew it. I have to check to see if he's left one. He's really grilling me, I got to tell you. Hello, Inquisitive Feline 9. So I am having so much fun with this Ren series, and it's been really, really cool for me personally to be able to interact with the Ren fans out there and people that aren't even Ren fans. They're just music fans that like reaction stuff. Of all the things that I could have, hey, good evening from the UK. It's Michelle Vegas. That's a great, very American name for somebody who's across the pond, if you will. Sorry, I know the accent is borderline offensive. Anyway, so now I completely forgot what I was saying. See, this is what it's like. You guys don't know this, but like when I'm doing my commentary, there's a lot of times where I'm just like, and I freeze, and then I cut that out. That's why you see, like some sections, you'll see a bunch of jump cuts. That's what that is. That's me cutting out my ums. I have so many ums. One of these videos, I got to leave the ums in, and then you guys can just comment every time that I say and to anybody who doesn't know, it'll look like you're trolling me, but I'll know what's up. I'll know what's up. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this inaugural live stream. I'm having so much fun. Hey, it's Ken. What's up, Ken? He's here for 5 minutes. So here's what I wanted to announce. Today I'm launching memberships. I don't expect anybody to join, frankly, at all. But as everybody is, and I've noticed with the money game situation, everybody's going through financial weird stuff. And for me, it's no different. And YouTube has been a really nice little mini source of revenue. It's let me take my kids out to eat for dinner a few times instead of eating the same mac and cheese and crappy stuff at home. So, hello, Jason. Hollywood, heck yeah. What? Or am I the guy that played Tim Park? No, I wish I was. That man was awesome. I wish you could actually hear my accent. Far less Harry Potter. I'm from Liverpool. That's fair. Anyway, the memberships thing. So I'm doing memberships, and I think I've noticed that a lot of people get really hungry for my reactions, and I've realized that recording them in batch, meaning I do several videos, several reactions in one, and then release them, edit them all, and release them one at a time, is a smart play. So what I could do, I should do some more lives and live reacts. I think that's an awesome idea. I've been thinking about doing that too, and that feeds into the memberships thing. So the idea is, agreed, Dolly Parton was an icon. What are my thoughts on cannibalism? I'll get into that in a sec. So the idea behind the memberships is that I want to actually offer value. So one of the easiest things is that you would get access to the videos early. God, these dogs are nuts. Look at this. Drop it. Leave it. That's a filthy ball now. You ready? We're going to launch it. Look at him take off. Sorry. This is the ADD. Hi. Elevators has guardrail. That's what's up. I don't know. What is the Dolly Parton? Ooh, wow. Anyway, I thought it'd be an easy way for me to give some value in memberships by doing some of my videos, releasing them early because I schedule them out anyway. So releasing them early. The idea for this came to me because YouTube said that it would be good for these, but also I had done Money Game 2 and I scheduled it out to Friday. And then I was like, no, I really, really want you guys to see it. So I released it on Thursday. And I thought, man, if I had like memberships, then I could do that for people who are really hardcore fans and really want to see the stuff. And then also, I like the idea of doing members only live streams where you guys could actually weigh in with me and give me the commentary and give me you could see my live reaction before I edit it. But then also, you can give me the trivia in chat, which I could then include. I just think it'd be kind of cool. You know what I mean? I'm reading this little tip here. Joe is letting me know that sliced hot dogs help transform mac and cheese. I love that. Yeah. Ooh, sour cream. That sounds like not a bad idea. Actually, I could go for that. My kids are so damn picky, man. I don't know if you can relate, but if it's not a chicken nugget, they're not interested. You know what I mean? Like, jeez. Okay, so both of my dogs are boys. This is Sunny. He's the big guy. And down here is, it's wanting me to rotate the phone. Down here is Oliver, Oliver Twist, and they love to be outside, and it's gorgeous here. So it is about 2 o'clock in the afternoon and about 82 degrees out, but it doesn't feel it because it's nice and windy. So the dogs wanted to be outside, and I was on a lunch break, so that's what's up. I have to remember that I'm holding a phone and I'm actually live streaming and just instead of just doing content. But so let's talk about my reactions. Okay, forget now that I've mentioned it. Yay! I'm doing memberships. That's gonna be cool. Whatever. I don't know how many people will actually join, but whatever. Yay! So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'm going to be doing Money Game, and the thing that Money Game 3, the thing that I've been stuck on is Eden, because I know that Ren, thanks to you guys telling me, Ren did this big treasure hunt essentially based on the 7 deadly sins, and he had I saw the video that he put out, or at least I saw that it exists, where he said I want to play a game, and that was announcing the treasure hunt, and then he did Eden, and that was all leading up to Money Game 3. So my initial thought was, okay, if it was released before Money Game 3, then maybe I should see that. Hey, I see a big doggy treat. That's awesome. But my thought was, okay, do I want to do Eden because it came out before Money Game 3, or do I want to do Money Game 3? So I put a poll out, and you guys, hey, thank you, appreciate it, Ken. Have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. My kid's a hoot. Thank you. He's nuts. He loves stopping by, and you guys will be happy to know, I actually did get a splitter and a second headset, so he'll be able to hear and weigh in real time. And then my other child is well, let's just say they are an 18-year-old non-binary who has been willing to watch something with me, so I think we're going to react to Power together, and that'll be cool. But back to the Money Game and Eden thing. My thought is if I do Eden after Money Game 3, which a lot of you have said you want to see my reaction to Money Game 3. So I'm thinking I'm going to sit down, I'm going to record a reaction to Money Game 3, Eden, and Money Ties. The only thing I'm not certain on is the order of operations there. And it's so funny because some of you, I've been trying to have it. I know you guys are going, go with your gut, do what you want to do. And I love that idea. Come on, boys. Drop it. Oh, good boy. Drop the ball. Okay. Let me eat it. You ready? 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you can see it. Oh my God, it went on the trampoline, but he got it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if what the order I should do is, and I think that I know you guys are like, do what feels good. Well, the problem is I want to have the best Ren experience, and unfortunately, I'm new to this whole Ren rabbit hole, relatively speaking, and I'm looking forward to reacting. I don't even know how well you guys can hear me thanks to these dogs going nuts. Money Game 3, Eden, and then Money Ties. That sounds legit. I think that's what I might end up doing. Thank you very much. I love these doggos. Yeah, I think that sounds like that might be a good way to go. it's kind of exciting to do it in the right ones. St. Louis, Missouri. Hey, I went to St. Louis. Check this out. My first concert ever was Korn, Kid Rock, System of a Down, Power Man 5000, headlined by Metallica. It's called the Summer Sanitarium Tour 2000, and it was at the St. Louis International Raceway. So it was so freaking epic. That was the first major concert that I went to, and it was insane. Um, the dog, well, we've got a golden retriever named Sunny, and we've got Ollie, who Ollie is he's kind of a teddy bear. He's a designer dog. I call him a forever puppy because he'll never look bigger than he is, and he'll never look like he's not a puppy. What's this? There he goes. Go. Usually they'll fight over the ball too. That's really funny. Yay, good boys. Anywho, Sonny is, how old are you, Sonny? He's a lumpy, bumpy boy. I've had him since 2018, and I got him when he was 22 days old. So, doing the math on that, what's that make him, 8 years old? Yeah, he's 8 years old. Yep. I don't even want to figure out dog years, but I hear they live to like 12 or 13, so I'm happy. I'm going to have him for a while. Does he treat or negro? I don't know what you mean by that. Eat dog treats. I mean, of course he loves dog treats. That's silly. Anyway, I see what you did there. Well played. Anyway, go! Bad jokes? Come on, you got to weigh in with something better than that. What is up? We got Papa Ted. It's his first time joining a live. Welcome. You know what? You're in luck. You're joining me in my first live on YouTube, my first shorts live, and I am so excited about it. My vote is always, I'm reading back the dad jokes, Joe dad jokes. He says, my vote is always for monetized because I got a tattoo from that one. I remember that. Released after Cujo Beatdown, which is a whole other thing tied to Sick Boy. You know what? It is. The funny thing about Ren Rabbit Hole is there's so many side quests, right? So, like, you can be like, oh, I'm going to do this series, I'm going to do that series. But then there's so much backstory and so much side stuff that it's kind of hard to figure out what the best way to go is. And it's like, oh, if you're going to see this, then you need to see this first. And, like, the Why Sick Boy is off of all streaming platforms. I know I need to see that before Cujo Beatdown. I know there's a diss track. I mean, there's a lot of wild stuff to it. So, does my dog bite? Sometimes. Which one? You got to be specific. We've got Sunny and Ollie. I need to know which one you want to know. Get it, Ollie. Sonny's just chilling in the shade. He's all the way out there. I didn't know my dogs were going to be such a huge part of the live stream. That's very funny. That's awesome to me. I wish I could let them react. That would be so freaking cool. If dogs could watch and react to stuff. Also, I wanted to let you know, those of you that don't know who are my regular viewers, if you are, bro one in life, I feel that way. If you are a regular viewer, you already know this, but if you're not, here's something interesting. My channel does I do a lot of reactions, and it's usually to Ren, because I've just discovered Ren less than a couple months ago, and his stuff is so freaking cool. But my thought is, I know that I'm going to run out of Ren material eventually. It's going to be a while, but I will. And when that happens, I want to know where to go next. So I have a community tab. So go to my channel, go to the community tab, and you can post what you think I should react to. I also have a playlist called the Steve Reacts Queue, and that shows the ones that I do plan to either soon or eventually react to next. Have I heard of Prof? I've heard of Prof, yes. I've not heard Prof. So, yeah. Where do I currently live? Okay, so you've asked me if my dogs bite. Now you're asking where I currently live. Why do I feel like you want to rob me, dude? That's a little personal, man. Let me put it this way. I live in the... Ow! That is so funny. So Sonny does not bite, but he literally just bit my foot because he put his toy on there and I didn't grab it. Mother punk. Okay, ready, Ollie? Go get it. He's just running in circles. That's funny. Come here. It's so warm out, dudes. It is so warm. Okay, Chinchilla, who did several amazing collabs with Ren, just released a song called Dog Eat Dog. You should review with the dogs. That's not a bad idea. You know what's funny is every single review that I do, every single one of the reactions I do, the dogs are actually with me. They're just under my feet, under my desk. I have like this little dog bed that sits under my desk, and they are always right under there. So even though you don't see them, they are in every single one of my videos. So yeah, that's cool. Yeah, listen, stir. I know, I'm just playing around. I live in the Midwest. I live in about smack dab the center of the country, um, in the United States, and yeah, that's what's up. That's where I live. Nothing personal. I know, I'm just playing. Anyway, so yeah, I want to know who you guys think I should review. I see that Chinchilla is one that I definitely should review. I think I have a couple of Chinchilla and Ren songs on my Steve Reacts queue. I'm not sure. You know what would be really wild? What if, and this would be so no value for you guys, I don't know if it would or not. What if I set my phone up on the motorcycle and took you guys on a motorcycle ride? Just rode around live streaming. I don't know how well that would work because of the connection, but that would be kind of cool for me to do that. You'd have to mute your phones because that's loud. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun. I don't know. Thank you. It took me a while to grow this. In fact, fun fact, before the pandemic, I didn't know I could grow facial hair. I always thought that I couldn't because this doesn't come in. So I grew a goatee, a Fu Manchu rather, and then I got lazy and didn't shave, and now it's part of who I am. Prof is different, but so much fun. His lives are the best. I will have to check him out. I also want to check out. There's a song by Knox Hill and Ren, Fentanyl. It's called Fentanyl. I want to watch that one as well too. There's a retired guy who used to do Ren reactions from his fishing boat while fishing. That is legit. Like that is one. That's a great idea. I don't know how he did that because my tech setup is kind of sick. Uh, that's wild. Hey, look, Joe Dirt had a legendary beard. I just want to say that, really, truly, legendary. He did a collab with Ren called Pain Salesman. Who did? Are we talking about Prof or are we talking about Knox Hill? Really not a big fan of Fent, huh? Okay, fair enough. Now wait, are you talking about you're not a fan of the actual uh, substance or of the song? That could. I'm just saying that's two different things, you know. Um, yes. Okay. So check it out. Now, everybody else, you know how I feel about marketing. You know how I feel about the NBA. If you business, if you've watched Money Game 1 and 2, y'all know me, right? So, advice on starting a YouTube channel. Yes, I have helped um, 2 channels get monetized. I've helped 1 channel get a silver play button, which I have a video on that on my channel about my silver play button because I got one as a way of saying thank you for helping that channel grow. And then now my channel has suddenly blown up. So if you are interested, Run and Prof did Pain Salesman. Okay, I will. If you guys think it's worth it, I'll totally throw that on my list. Um, so I will give you some tips for YouTube. Okay, if anybody's interested. Uh, YouTube growth is very simple. You have to be authentic. I think in this world we live in that there's so much AI just everywhere. People are hungry for real content. I mean, think about it this way. Let's look at it from a sociology, psychology standpoint here. Why did you click on this? It's a live stream. Now, if you're one of my regular viewers, you're a real one, as I call you, an honorary Steve, you clicked because you were curious, and I respect that. But also, there's some FOMO. You don't want to miss out on this opportunity to see me being raw and unedited and saying stupid things and doing the ums and the uhs and all that stuff, right? So the idea of having authentic content and not being afraid to be yourself, like that's the one thing that I learned through my own videos, through my channel. Like I tried so many things. I told scary stories about a haunted house I used to live in. I tried talking about just general blogging stuff. But it wasn't until I thought, you know what? I heard about this Ren song. I want to check it out. Maybe I'll just film my reaction. I'm going to watch it anyway. I might as well. And I threw it out there, and it was Jenny and Screech, I think. Actually, no. First, it was. I'd have to look now. But Jenny and Screech is the one that took off and got me kind of a little bit bigger. But it really, really doesn't take a lot. It takes one big hit to help you get monetized and to start to build an audience. Because once YouTube understands the type of content you create and who your videos get pushed out to the audience, and that's not true. What actually happens is YouTube pulls from your library. So the minute you update it, part of the reason it takes a reason, the minute you upload it, part of the reason it takes a minute for it to go live is because they're looking over the transcript, and now their AI is actually watching the video and seeing what's in it so that it can figure out the type of content to put out there. All right, so now I'm going to go back and read some of these comments because I've been on this little rant about it, but there's more. Pain Salesman's great, and Skur says the only reason that he's here is that he recently broke up with his girlfriend. I don't want to assume it's a guy, but I'm saying that. And it's been a tough few days, and I just want to learn something from me. Well, I'm happy to be here for you. And Renegades, send some love to Skur because it's been a tough couple of days. Skur, I don't know if you're a Ren fan, but the Renegade community is the most loving, authentic, and real community I've ever fucking seen. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, dude. Like, these people are so real, so raw, and they respect when you are real and raw. And they, you guys' bullshit detectors are through the roof. Like, the minute that something is inauthentic, you'll call it out. And I love that. I think that's so great. A great example is when Impatient, which is Ren and Chris Webby, when they put out Madhouse, people flipped out because they thought that there was some AI used in it. Now, I didn't see it, and I'm kind of an AI expert in a way, so whatever. I didn't see it. I love the song anyway, but they tried to call it out because they were like, this is absolute bullshit, right? So there's that. Bye, Tiffany. I guess she's probably already gone. But bye, Tiffany. Toodles. And then there's a message retracted. Not to mention artist that allows you to monetize your reaction. Amen. Thank you, Michelle. Michael? I can't see. Sorry, the sun is glaring here. I can't read very well. But thank you so much. You're absolutely right. So here's a fun fact. Let's go for a walk for a minute because I need to stretch my legs. Here's a fun fact. Oh my God, I'm putting that, look at this. This is the throw stick. I'm putting it down because I really am that aggravated. So I am a metalhead, okay? Metallica. I'm wearing a Pink Floyd shirt, for God's sakes. And by the way, one of the Renegades video or shirt in a video. This isn't that video, but this is a video with it in it. So there you go. You're welcome. But anyway, huge fan. I decided when Tarantula came out, within 24 hours of Tarantula coming out, Ren and Swebby, Rob Zombie put out a song called Tarantula. And I was like, that's awesome. I've seen Tarantula by Impatient. I got to check out this Rob Zombie one. I haven't heard Rob Zombie in a minute. I'm a big fan. I pop on there, right? And not only did he copy claim the song, which, by the way, every song gets copy claimed, even Ren songs, copyright claimed. I just have to submit the link of my video and my channel name to a special form, and then Ren's team clears it, and so I can be monetized. Not just monetized, but like he's okay with you selling content and all that fun stuff. Absolutely wild. But that not only did it get copyright claimed, but when I went to dispute it, is what they call it. And you just put in a thing saying, hey, this is under fair use because this is commentary. It's not taking away from the experience, blah, 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 blah. It's actually protected in the United States under free speech, whatever. So usually that process happens and it can take up to 2 weeks for a video to get released and be monetized. So not only within 24 hours did that claim to Rob Zombie's team get rejected, but then I tried to appeal it. And when I went to appeal it, I got warned by YouTube that if I appeal it and they say no and they actually copyright strike me, it can be a strike. You get 3 strikes on YouTube for copyright, you're done. Done skis, no more. Adios, farewell, see you soon, so long. Let's sing the goodbye song. I'm saying it's done, right? Absolutely ridiculous. So, there is that. Now, backing it up here, I'm going to read some of the comments. Ren doesn't do that. It was the whole point of all that. His name is Michael. Everyone calls him Woody. I will try to remember that and probably not remember it, Woody. I apologize if that's the case, but I love you anyway. And thank you for all of your awesome comments and support in the past. Pink Floyd being your first big concert. Holy shit. Popping in a true story, they had flying pigs. And the way they did it is they were huge, inflatable, wild. I would have loved to have seen that, but instead, your boy Steve here was stuck babysitting the siblings, and that was not fun. But it is what it is. Do I support LGBTQ? Yes, 100% I do. My child is non-binary. My eldest child, who is 18, is non-binary and bisexual. And yeah, I absolutely do. I think love is love. I think that's 100% true. I'm a firm believer that it is much better to love than to hate. And hate is ignorance. I don't really have any tolerance for hate at all. Um, and as I get a little bit older, too, I found that, how can I put this? I found that I've become more and more stoic, right? Like you less stressed when you start focusing on the things that you actually have any control at all over, and that helps a lot too. I mean, like if somebody's gay, if somebody's straight, if somebody's bi, if somebody's trans, like it does not affect me personally, right? I love who I love. I'm a happily married straight white man, so I'm pretty damn privileged across the board anyway. I'm not blind to that privilege, right? I get that I'm in a good position, right? I was born at a good time to be a straight white American man. Uh, sure. Oh, what's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, it's dad jokes again. My first concert was Green Day during the Dookie tour. I want to say 95, sometime during high school. I graduated in 1999. I can tell you are absolutely right. That was roughly 95, 96. Dookie was an amazing album, amazing tour. Wish I could have gone. Yes, see, Alex agrees with me. And I love, by the way, Green Day just put out an album like early this year or end of last year at some point. They put out a new album. About it. It was great because they put out an album, and then shortly after, around the same time, Linkin Park put out a new album. It was a good time to be a rock fan. My first big concert was Grateful Dead in Vegas in '92. Oh, over 3 days. Holy cow! I'm so darn old. I saw Jimi Hendrix in concert. Shut your face. Did you really? Okay, that's sick. That's sick. That's jealousy right there. Yeah, I've only been to two major live concerts that weren't like small businesses, small bands or local bands. The first one was, as I said before, Korn, Kid Rock, System of a Down, Powerman 5000, and am I missing any? Korn, Kid Rock, System of a Down, Powerman 5000, and it was headlined by Metallica. That was a really, really great show. Summer Sanitarium in St. Louis. It started at 2 in the afternoon and went until like 4 in the morning. It was oh no, I almost lost connection there. Sorry about that. My second concert, also Metallica, was Metallica, and their opening was a little band. Let's see, who was it? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? I can't remember now. They're not so little. I was being Godsmack. Yeah, so Godsmack opened for Metallica, and here what was cool about that. A lot of people don't know this, but Sully Erna, the lead singer of Godsmack, used to play drums, right? So they only do this live, and I saw this. It was so cool. They halfway through their show, there was this thing like this big mat on stage that was covered up, and they pull off the sheath from it, and it was another drum set, full drum set. And so Sully and their drummer went back and forth and literally did a drum battle, improv drum battle in the middle of this concert. So freaking cool. And that reminds me, I've seen one other band play one song live. So I used to be the manager of a GameStop. And in Newton, I did a really good job. GameStop used to have this thing called the Managers Conference, and it was kind of like E3, but for GameStop managers. And so we got to see all kinds of new stuff before anybody else. It was just really, really cool. As part of a promotion for the new Call of Duty, Avenged Sevenfold was promoting with, I want to say it was either Hail to the King, or it was one of those awesome songs. And so their drum set comes out on stage, and we're like, oh, that's cool. It's the official. And somebody from Activision, I think it was at the time, was like, hey, this is the official drum set from Avenged Sevenfold. And we're all like, oh, that's really cool. Then all of a sudden, Avenged Sevenfold comes out, plays one fucking song, and it was either Hail to the King or Backcountry, I don't remember. Played one song, and we're all going nuts, and then they left. I'm like, really? One song? Like, you got a whole... I get it that this is a corporate gig for you, but man. Anyway, so yeah, I did see them live too. I'm going to go ahead and look back at these messages again. Legend, come to India. I will treat you well. Brother, I would love to go to India. I'd love to do more traveling, but alas, I'm stuck in America and will be stuck here for a while. I don't see myself really going overseas. I have a good friend who is from the Netherlands and Ireland. His family owns an inhabited castle in Ireland, and he's traveling around the world right now. I think he found himself in Bali, and he's like, oh, like that's not an option for me, but thank you, I appreciate it. Um, yes, sir. Saw that one. The Quran, it said, those who disbelieve and deny our signs are companions of fire, and they will abide therein. Okay, cool. Yeah, I actually have read a lot of entries from the Quran, and I will tell you this: a lot of people think that it's a cover-to-cover book of death, right? The argument could be made. I'm a theologian. I bet you didn't know that. The argument could be made that the Bible is a cover-to-cover book of death. The reality is, there's a lot of peace and love in both the Quran, and I haven't read the whole thing, mind you, and the Bible. Now, you didn't come here to hear me lecture about various world religions, although I'd be more than happy to do that in a live stream if you want. Then I got another one that says Jesus is King. That's awesome. Speaking of LGBTQ, my wife does a webcomic about queer autistic owls and their friends. If your non-binary kid was looking for a cute, affirming content, point them to Actually Owltistic. I know that content. Actually Owltistic. I've seen that. I want to say, I could be wrong, Joe. If she does shorts of it at some point, I think I may have seen it. I'm almost positive I have. Yeah, that's sick, man. Actually Owltistic. I will send that to my kid. I think that they'll get a kick out of it. I got a high. Okay, first concert, not a big one, was Cannibal Corpse and Vedder. Nice. And then I've got George Michaels. Can't believe you thought you were dead. Thank you. Thank you very much. I've been called a lot of things. George Michaels, that's the first time I've been called that. I've also been called Alex Jones once. I don't really get that reference. I feel like I don't have the deep enough, crazy enough voice for Alex Jones, and I have a little bit too much hair. I know I don't have a lot, but a little bit too much hair to be Alex Jones. Anyway, yeah, this has been a lot of fun, but frankly, I'm thirsty. I need some water. Oh, look at him. How about you? Dude, that is disgusting. I'm not. He wants me to pick up this nasty toy. Hold on, Sonny. Yikes. Come here. Drop it. I don't want you guys to get too hot. It is like, drop it. I think I'll see. I wonder if I can. Here, let's flip the camera. There we go. Sonny, drop it. Drop it. How about Ollie? Ollie, you going to drop it for me? Drop it. Come on. Everybody comment, drop it. My forehead was reflecting and it's kind of distracting. You know what? Shit happens. It happens. I'm trying to find the perfect reflection. I'm probably giving you sunburn right now, just off the glare of my head through the phone. And if so, you are very, very welcome, my friend. Sonny, drop it. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. That's nasty. Well, I don't think. Ah, there you go. Let it go. Drop it. He's like, I don't wanna. Come on. He has no interest. Anywho. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for joining me. Again, if you guys want to, I just opened memberships today. I'm going to have some crazy stuff on there, some awesome opportunities to help shape the content of this channel. I'm going to be doing live streams that are going to be specifically for members. Now he drops it. Look at this. Ew! But he loves it. And we got Ollie over here. Where'd you go? Oliver, there you are. Hi, bud. All right, let me read through some more of these comments. I gotta sit in there. Hi. Okay. All right. That's my mother-in-law. Anyway, why the change? Why the change of what? Me? Okay. I've seen a reactor who is more listening, rap for a long time, discovered metal a few months ago, and he fell in love with metal music. You know, it's wild. So when you're a metalhead, you're a metalhead, because that is a very loving community also. And I found, you know, I'm not a huge rap fan. When I was a kid, I listened to a little bit of Eminem because, you know, I'm a white guy from America, and I was a white kid from America when Eminem came out. I'm pretty sure the song White America was about me. Oh, there we go. I'm in the shade. I don't have a lot of shade in my yard. Anyway, that was my exposure to rap, really, and so it was really cool when I found Ren because the lyricism, the musicality, the storytelling, the bardship of Ren really opened my eyes, and frankly, it made me hold other music to a much higher standard. I know that sounds weird, but it's absolutely true. Like now, if I don't get storytelling from a song or from a video, I almost feel like it's just weak, like it's useless. You know what I mean? Like, what's the actual point? You know. Anywho, so yeah, similar thing happened at the Grateful Dead concert. Steve Miller opened up and played the same set every day for 3 days. On the third day, the crowd just chanted "Jerry, Jerry." So they played. That's pretty great. So the Dead played. Nice. We actually have a Woody in here. Woody, somebody said Toy Story. You want me to react to Toy Story? No, I've seen them all. I've seen all of the shorts because I have Disney Plus. No. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. So, would I be okay to react to music from other countries? Probably, as long as it was in English. And here's why. If you've seen any of my content, and Vicky, I know you have, I like to do deep dives. I like to try and go a little bit beyond, right? I like to try and really understand what the purpose was behind the lyricism. And you don't, oh, guys, you're about to see something really wild. Check this out. A squirrel, and Oliver is having so much fun with him. You guys seeing this? Get him! I will not be surprised if Ollie somehow makes it up that fence. Who do you think's going to win, Ollie or the squirrel? Anyway, to answer your question, Vicky, yes, if the music is right, I probably would react to it. I might listen to the first few seconds just to see if I feel the vibe. But yeah, for sure. Overall concerts, I've seen Green Day twice, Alanis once, Death Cab for Cutie once. Green Day did the best concerts, watching all the footage from when Ren's live busking in streets concerts is nuts. I believe it. It's hot in Oklahoma today too, thankfully. I work graveyard, so I don't have to deal with it much. Squirrel! Amen. Yeah, am I not the most ADD human? I literally just like middle of my live stream stopped myself so that I could check out the squirrel and my dog chasing it. I never thought I would be that guy, but I was. Um, Hi, Nikki Bridges. The ADHD. Yes, yes. I called it out, Joe. I literally just got distracted by the stereotype. I apologize for nothing. Not in this case. Um, what were we talking about? We've been talking about everything. See, I love this. This is so cool. This is refreshing as hell for me. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so I forgot. I did see one other concert. My son, which some of you guys have seen in previous videos, Nick, his favorite band at the time was a band called Imagine Dragons, and we happened to be able to get tickets to go see Imagine Dragons in Minneapolis on his birthday, or at least like the week of his birthday or whatever. So I did see Imagine Dragons, and get this: the opening act was a guy named Oliver Tree. So I got to see, and we arrived at the end of his show, so we got to see about 3 or 4 songs by Oliver Tree, and then we saw an amazing, oh, I can't believe I forgot about this, amazing show by Imagine Dragons, and believe it or not, we captured almost the entire concert on video. My son's channel, I don't think he still has it posted. I think it's private. Maybe I'll see if he'll let me. I will download it and I will upload it to my channel so that you guys can see it. Fair warning, I'm not a good singer, and you hear my voice cracking ass trying to sing along, and that was ridiculous. So, yeah. One day you could try. Ooh, okay. Or la son. Leçon! I love French. French is a beautiful thing. Wife and I are watching Arcane right now. Imagine Dragons goes hard on that show's theme song. Yes, and that the video for that song is so fucking good. I don't care. I love Imagine Dragons, man. I can't wait till they put out some new music because now that I have a reacting channel, I'm going to be doing that too. I'll be honest with you though. I mean, I know that most of my viewers and my audience growth has come from and is coming from Ren reactions, and so I get a little nervous about putting out reactions to anything else, you know. But on the flip side, I love the Ren community, but I have to believe there's other communities out there. Plus, it is again. I'm a little worried about the copyright headache because I don't know. Maybe just not monetizing those videos. I don't know. It's I don't know. I do have to check out Arcane. It's actually on Netflix right now, so I need to check it out. I want to check it out. I want to see more of it. I know the video is really good. Anyway, yeah, so that's what's up, guys. The whole reason I wanted to pop on here is to see how this live stream stuff worked. I am so grateful for those of you who chose to join me on this. If you want to request songs for me to react to, you can either do so in the comments of any of my videos, because as many of you know, I read them all. Or, and this is what I recommend the most, you can become a member. And when you become a member, I'm going to be putting out members only polls to vote on what I should react to next, as well as you'll have highlighted comments and all kinds of stuff. So I've got some members benefits. I just started that today. I'm really psyched about it. I don't expect anybody to sign up, frankly. If you do, you're a legend. Even if it's just for like a month, that's awesome. I appreciate it. If not, that's cool too. Oriole San. They sound like Han Solo. Oriole San. Ooh, that almost sounds Asian. I like that. Interesting. Anyway, that's another way to do it. Or you could also, yeah, exactly. The copyright with takedown demand. That's a real freaking thing. Tell me about it. It's annoying. See, now I'm on. I was about to close out, but I have to say this too. You guys do this to me every time. I appreciate it. Uh, so our boy Knox Hill has set up a second channel where he's reacting to only classics, like classic rock stuff, and it's so cool to see that. But I don't know how the hell he's getting around copyright. I have no idea. I mean, other than like literally just disputing every single one and then just accepting non-monetized, it's wild. It's so wild. Like, I don't know. I'm having to figure this out. This is new to me. Channel's growing fast. I'm excited about it, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, thank you guys. I love you all. Take care of yourself and each other. And go check out the Money Game stuff and the Starry Night and all of the Tail stuff that I reacted to if you haven't already, because I had so much fun with those, and I'm still reading the comments on them every day. And you guys make my life, man. You guys, well, sorry, I can't say that. My wife and kids make my life. But you guys really, when I'm having a crappy day, I just go through and read some of the comments, and it makes my life, I feel very blessed. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love to you and yours. Stay safe out there.